Hi, I'm Julia and I'm on day 5 of withdrawing from estrogen for an MRI scan next week. Last year I was taken off estrogen. The reason they gave me was that I was too old. I'd been on tablets for 11 years stably, and then they said, oh, you're too old to be on the tablets anymore. They might kill you. So they put me on trials of gels and patches, which was a disaster. I became really ill during the year as estrogen got less and less in my body. And it looks like a disease was either unmasked or a gene was expressed for the disease without the estrogen. We don't know which. I got the estrogen back. I went to three different doctors, and the third one gave it to me, thank goodness. But the damage was done. And it was last year was one of the worst years of my life in decades. Now I'm undergoing tests for this disease. I'm going off estrogen and all my anti inflammatory supplements in an attempt to get a really accurate, clear picture of the scan. It, it's pretty scary and I feel pretty fragile, but I'm hoping it'll be worth it to get an accurate diagnosis. I was worried that if I stayed on all the anti inflammatories, that the joint, they're doing my knee because it's the most painful, the joint wouldn't show up, but who knows. My back is really painful after going off all the anti-inflammatory supplements. That's been for probably maybe 10 days. Yeah, 10 days. And today's day 5 for withdrawing from estrogen. I'm feeling really antisocial, but generally I'm okay, which is surprising because last year was so hellish. But last year, when I was moved from tablets to gel, which gave me really bad side effects, and then moved from them to patches, which were horrific, and then back to gel, which gave me side effects, and then different patches, which gave me really bad side effects in another way. It was just so stressful because I was always either a doctor or a specialist or trying new drugs. I was so unstable. So basically, by the end of the year, I was left with a micro dosage of estrogen, and with that came severe joint pain everywhere, and I had memory loss, and I just felt so bad. I was really scared. I realise now all the stress just wasn't helping. And that was probably half the problem, maybe quarter. But the lack of estrogen was so profound. No one seemed to know what they were doing. And I didn't feel safe or treated as an individual. Like my case wasn't really reviewed. I feel like before they took me off it, I feel like they just took me off it and just trialed me on all these things because of bad data, which turns out to be bad data, but that's a whole other video. From someone that's experienced 19 years of chronic health issues, only allow safe and kind people to enter your life and really professional people also. If you're looking at the professional sense, doctors, specialists, etc., get reviews, read reviews, get the best people. If if anyone in your life is a problem, remove them as fast as you're able. This is my tip for today. I found stress from other people to be one of the most damaging things in my life as far as my health went. It caused an illness 19 years ago, which turned out to be CFSME. And honestly, just remove people's stat. Get rid of them fast. Your health is so precious. It is the most important thing in your life. There is nothing more important. Guard it. Lock it down. Be the most kind to yourself. Today, I'll just end with a prayer. God bless all of us today and give us the strength to make positive choices for our life and our health. Fill us with hope for the future. Hope is the most important thing. Fill us with hope. Amen. Bye for now.